muting myself.
Yeah, let me do that too.
Yeah, all that's happening right now when we're live, so. Y'all good? Yeah? Yep. Thumbs up. Boom, boom, boom.
Sir, there's nothing I can do. Homegirl gave HR dead person social security number.
Go! Start saying something. You're the
I want to know
leader.
what that is. Is that you, Moji? Is that your background TV? What are you watching, SVU?
Moji, mute yourself, bruh. Moji always
It's fine.
forgets
It's,
to mute.
it's all good. It's fun and games and randomness and more buggery. Why do we keep doing this? You guys, like, why do we keep doing this to ourselves? Like, the buggery just comes out. And then, you know what? Not only do we want to bug each other, but we want to let other people hear our buggery. And here it is. I have my my best buggery friends. Actually, Brittany is actually, like, real legit. Alicia, you're full of it. Mo, you're full of it. And then I'm like, awesome. And then we have Brittany. So, Alicia, introduce yourself.
Apparently, I'm just full of it, so I don't. Y'all see what the hell's on my logo. I don't know what the hell's happening right now.
Buggery is happening. That's what's happening. Mo, you just put your hoodie on? Damn, Daniel.
Daniel, yes, I am here with the Buggery Squad. It's Moji, the king in the north, and I'm feeling real sized right now.
Boom. Brittany.
Whoa.
Brittany,
Hey guys, it's Lady D. Most of you guys know me as Lady D. Some of you know me as Brit. I have a channel.
Like a robot.
I sound like a robot.
Now you sound perfect.
Now I sound like a puppy.
No, now you sound perfect. Go ahead, honey. Do your intro.
Okay, guys, this is Lady D. You should know me. If you don't, then check out my videos on my channel, and I'll put a link down there. Christina will put a link down there. I only have like 7, so I'm not really huge or anything, but I'm pretty much book only. Looking forward to the discussion because I got a lot of tinfoil about the Battle of the Bastards and what I hope will happen in next episode.
I need you to stop saying that. For
What?
real.
Stop
About
saying?
your videos, like, I only have this many videos, but even if you only had like 2 videos, your 2 videos are extremely epic. You're on some other stuff. For
Thank
real.
you, Christina. I really appreciate that.
I'm not
God
playing
bless
it.
you.
I'm not.
You guys subscribe to Lady Diligence. I'm telling you, she's got those theories and that knowledge to set your mind wondering. Go to her channel and subscribe right now.
I called her the black female Preston Jacobs, and I got a little bit of discord from that, but I still support that. Like,
I'll take it. I will take it.
Mo, did you do your intro?
Yes, I did, darling.
All right, well, let's get it in. Lady D, go ahead with that first huge bomb you got.
All right, so I was just thinking, tinfoil-wise, you let me know what you guys think about this. But I'm hoping that the Battle of the Bastards isn't just a battle between Ramsay Bolton and Jon Snow, but it could also be a battle between Tommen Lannister and Gendry, rightfully named Baratheon. I'm hoping that Olenna Tyrell, last season we saw Littlefinger talk about, he had a gift for her, a young man, and we were like, that's probably Gendry. In the event that it is Gendry, or some people say Gendry, whatever, in the event that it is him, what is Olenna going to do with him? Why wouldn't she bring him to trial? That's the best way to get Marjorie out of King's Landing and away from all this foolishness before, Cersei blows it sky high. You bring him to the trial. You have Littlefinger saying that this is Robert's bastard. You have other people saying it's Robert's bastard. And you have Olenna Tyrell saying it's Robert's bastard with that little tome of how everybody came out with black hair and these colored eyes, and Tommen looks exactly like a Lannister. So I just want to know, what are you guys' thoughts on that, and what do you think the implications could be in the event that she does bring him to trial and they figure out that Tommen is a bastard?
Who wants to knock that one out of the park first?
Take it, Mo.
Go ahead, Mo.
Ooh. Littlefinger and his gift. See, at first I thought this was gonna be Oliver. I thought it was gonna be the man whore was gonna be the gift. But I guess y'all crowning it Gendry. It should be Gendry. I hope the showrunners didn't forget about Gendry. He's been rowing so long now. I think he might have got to the free cities at this point.
Probably.
But if it is Gendry and it's not the man whore, it would be dope. I don't know how they would prove his lineage. I don't know how they would prove that he's the rightful heir. Motherfucking, I forgot how they proved it the first time. I think it was just Ned knew off of sight and sound because he grew up with Robert, was fostered with Robert, so he knew Gendry had his jawline and his eyes and all that. But I mean, how are you gonna prove that to the others? You know what I mean? Cersei will just deny it. She'll just say, the nigga's lying. He's lying. Nobody. He's a nobody, you know? So, excuse my language. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. It will be very interesting. Littlefinger will probably pull a rabbit out the hat, probably have the lineages of the 7 houses or whatever that book is that Pycelle has, and probably say brown hair, blue eyes, that's the Baratheons. Some people saying that that's Cersei's first son, the one that died, the one she's claiming died, that's Gendry. So it'll be interesting. I just think the proving it will be the toughest part. Take it away.
I second you on that, Mo. Gendry is my true-born son. Sorry, Christina. Go ahead. Go ahead, my love.
In the show, she says, you know, we had a son before, and in the show, they literally have 4 kids. They, you know, respectively. But in the books, there's only those 3. Like, that random other baby is like a new baby, right? Or am I making that up? Like, that's not a book baby.
Honestly, I can't remember. That may be show only, but I may be misremembering.
Book baby? Question mark?
I want to say that it wasn't a book baby. I want to say that they mentioned it in the show, but in the book, you know, there was no such mention of it because I guess, you know, we have the mention of the tome, of the DNA and everything.
It's a book baby. It's a show baby.
Legitimized Gendry by then because there's other bastards. There's like noble bastards, like Edric Storm, so they could use Edric Storm instead of Gendry for this or whatever in the book.
The only proven bastard of Robert Baratheon is the chick in the veil, I believe, isn't it?
Maya.
Edric Storm.
Maya and Edric. Those 2.
Edric Storm. And Edric Storm is highborn.
So Edric Storm is proven as his, right? Stannis.
Yes.
Stannis.
No, it's not proven. It's just claimed. Like, he claims him.
It's claimed by him, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's highborn, so he had to claim him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Edric Storm was fostered in the Stormlands and stuff, right?
Wherever he was.
He grew up there, yeah.
He was with Courtney Penrose, right?
Maybe. I don't know, but I know he's from the Stormlands.
Yeah, I know he was at Storm's End.
A known bastard.
Yeah, he was at Storm's End, and then that's Melisandre.
But it's well known who his dad is. You know, like, he's a bastard, and everybody knows, like, that's Robert's son. They knew it was Robert's son before Robert was ever the king. Like, that's Robert's, you know.
But the only one that Robert, like, played with, like, Robert actually played with her, the girl in the
Maya. Right. And
she
that
was
was
his
when
Maya Stone.
He was at the Vale.
Yeah, that's Maya Stone.
Okay.
It doesn't mean he didn't play with his other kids, but when he spent a lot of time in the Vale, so he had time to, like, see her be born and everything.
He was
other
boots in the Vale.
He was making 8. He was like, bam, bam, just dropping them off
3 or 4 times.
So in the books, Cersei talks about her one son that died too.
She does?
No.
I didn't think it was in the book.
Never brought up a son that died to Robert in the books? I could have sworn she did.
No, not in the books.
It was in the book, Mo.
Because I thought she said, like, she made sure she would drink Moon Tea or do whatever she needed to do.
Yeah, the tansy tea.
Kid. Yeah, she made sure like whatever. As soon as she felt it, oh, I don't know.
It was like any time that Robert would be sober enough to slip into her bed, she would make sure to drink the tansy tea. Didn't she say that in the book?
Y'all look at Sphinx.
Mhm.
Sphinx, what are you looking at all Ronald Reagan like over there?
Thanks.
I'm trying to hit for a kid.
Huh?
Hit that Arbor Gold, y'all.
The Arbor, red wine's finest. So,
From Door.
so anyways, yeah. So so we saying the hardest thing is gonna be proving Gendry's legitimate Robert Baratheon's loins.
Well, here's my answer to that, though. The same way that not Robert, but the same way that Ned was able to piece together, okay, these kids are bastards, with that tome that listed every Baratheon birth since, like, the beginning of, the house. Like, they all come out looking this way with this black hair and these eyes. I think they're blue or whatever. They all come out looking this way. Why is it that all three of Cersei's kids look remarkably like Lannisters? And then if they do have Littlefinger, maybe they're able to pull out some sort of proof, even if they get people to lie and they just pay them to say, yeah, we know that he's the bastard, or he told us that he's the bastard. They also have Olenna Tyrell in the pocket. And, it is what it is, but Olenna Tyrell, her word is her word. She's a part of a huge house, right? She's a well-respected name, and she's fucking Olenna Tyrell. Like, I think that holds weight. If she's like, this is Robert's bastard, you got Littlefinger like, this is Robert's bastard, and you have all these other people like, we believe this is Robert's bastard because we've been paid to, but we believe this is Robert's bastard. I think that it's possible. I don't know. But
let me put this up in the knowledge box for you. What's the point? King's Landing's about to burn.
To get Marjorie out of King's Landing before it burns.
She ain't going nowhere.
You delegitimize Tommen's reign and the Lannisters. Marjorie can go without any further interaction or whatever to the Faith, without the Faith doing anything else to their house, and they can probably get Home Dude out too. Like, screw it. Like, we just gave you the bombshell. Like, this is the bastard. Like, we know. So give us our son or whatever. Give me my brother. Let me roll out. And then when King's Landing blows sky high, it's nobody left but the Sparrows and the Lannisters. But I don't know. Like, I can see it being a hard sell in the show because it's not the books. I hope it happens in the books, but I can see it being a hard sell for the show.
I totally appreciate you saying Home Dude. Like, that's hilarious. Like, yo, Home Dude. I don't even know what that means exactly, but I found it hilarious. Home Dude. Boy, oh boy. Dude. Home Dude.
Home Dude.
Okay. All right. So yeah. All right. I get what you're saying on that point. So I mean, yeah. I guess the only person that benefits is Tyrell's, because in all honesty, once King's Landing's burnt to the ground, it's a wrap. There's no king. There's no queen.
Yeah.
So it's at the end of the day, it's about who it matters to.
So Battle of the Bastards. Can we get the Battle of the Bastards?
Let's jump over to the Battle of the Bastards. Spinksy, you want to moderate? What you want to do? You want to sit over there looking pretty, or you going to moderate?
Go ahead, Brittany. Go ahead.
Daniel?
Damn, Daniel, you want to knock this out the park or what? Did y'all
No, Mo, hook it up for me because I want to interact too in the chat. So, yeah.
I know you do. I know you sitting over there chatting. Okay, let's talk about the Battle of the Bastards. Lady D, did you watch the preview video?
Yes, I did watch the preview video multiple times and in slow motion.
All right, so let's do this the way I did it in my video earlier with Don Willie. Let's go through the tracks of the video. Then we'll all decide who we think is going to die at the end of the episode. Who do we firmly believe will die?
Okay, let me find it.
First track in the preview is Jon talking to Sansa, supposedly. I personally think it's two different clips, two different scenes.
Okay.
But Jon saying, I fought worse than Ramsay Bolton, in which Sansa replies, You don't know him. What does that mean to you?
That doesn't mean anything to me. It means that Sansa doesn't know what White Walkers are like, and Jon doesn't understand what being raped repeatedly and possibly flayed in parts of your body is like. So they each have their own, I guess, perception of what terror is at this point. So, it is what it is. It doesn't mean anything to me. I think that the Grand Northern Conspiracy is going to be sort of played out in the Battle of the Bastards and the Battle for Winterfell. And I don't think that her fear of Ramsay, I mean, it's not that it's not warranted. I just don't think that he's going to lose the battle. I don't think Jon's going to lose the battle. What do you think?
Personally, I think it's two different scenes. I think when Jon is saying that, that's a different scene, and then when Sansa's saying it to him, that's a different scene. But HBO mashed it up to make it seem that way, because this is what they do. Go ahead and watch it again. You'll know what I'm talking about.
Okay, let's see. So what scenes do you think that's from then?
I think it's just Jon talking to somebody else early, but like maybe before the battle, and then Sansa talking to him during the battle. It just looks like two, because you don't see Jon mouthing these words when he's saying it.
True. He's
So,
just sitting there.
exactly. So, anyways, to me, Sansa to me is tripping. If I was Jon, I'd backslap her.
Exactly.
She's
Y'all about to start a war. Stop it.
No, really. She is tripping.
She's tripping. He has damn near fought the Night's King. And
Hello.
you're talking about, you don't know Ramsay Bolton. Who the hell is Ramsay Bolton? We talking about 1,000-year-old ghoul.
I want Sphinx to go off into another Sansa rant, though.
I mean, she can. I already told you, Sansa's bae. You know what I mean? I don't mean to knock Sansa. It's just
I'm into it. Like after the other night, like I can't with Sansa and anybody else. I just have to just keep it. So it is what it is.
She be saying the dumbest things, man. The man just fought the Night's King, killed the White Walker, went out to Hardhome, fought a whole bunch of ghouls and goblins.
In her defense, though, she's been raped repeatedly for months and tortured for months in her childhood home. Can you imagine what kind of, excuse my French here, Jedi mindfuck that must have been? That is a Jedi mindfuck. I'm talking laser beams to the head, mind fuck. She can never go home and walk the halls of her home without thinking about what has happened to her there, possibly in her mother and father's bedroom, the place where she used to feel safe. She's been raped repeatedly for months by this monster that has flayed an old woman, the only person who was nice to her in all that time, in front of her, after she's been traumatized for years in King's Landing, straight up. Like, I'm not a huge Sansa-phile, but, like, with that, I understand her fear. That's why I was saying, like, they both have their own different concepts of fear, because Jon could be like, I've been fighting the undead, and Sansa could be like, well, I've been fighting someone that makes you feel like you were dead. So it's different.
Good point, Lady D.
Girl, that's why she's here. Yes.
Okay, I give you props on that one.
I just had a whole joygasm, during that whole situation.
Did she say joygasm?
She definitely just said joy.
That's not what I said. It's what I said, but that's not what I said. I didn't say that, but I'm just saying. Yes, she nailed it and sealed it and put the caulking gun and all the other cement around it. You can't get in there. She killed it.
She killed it. I'm just saying that Jon has no reason to be worried right now. The only thing worrying Jon is he's got less men than Ramsay. That's it.
Well, does he have less men than Ramsay?
He's definitely got. If you watch that clip,
well,
when the bow and arrows go into the air, and you see how many bow and arrows are in there, and they're about to come down on the wildlings.
Yeah,
they're definitely got more men.
I want to show y'all something. Can I share? Like a picture?
Do it.
How do I? Okay, first off, let me do the what we were doing before when we thought we were recording. So, bust it, right? What if the Grand Northern? So let me be visual. What if the Grand Northern Conspiracy comes to play out in the Battle of the Bastards, the battle for Winterfell? And so what we see, if you can remember, at the beginning of the season, or before even the beginning of the season, when we got the casting news, we got news about a Wyman Manderly type character who's supposedly going to make a big speech at some point and then switch sides. I would think that this happens at the Battle of the Bastards, which means that the Bolton's forces should be fractured at a point. Additionally, we have the Knights of the Vale that are coming. We know that that should be happening. We may have stragglers that somehow survive the Stannis thing because we see Stark banners. So I'm thinking somebody's been hiding out some Stark loyalist stuff because we see Stark banners, and how the hell did you get those? So I'm just feeling like he has 2,500 men now. In the event that Jon splits that force, sends some of them into Winterfell to then conquer Winterfell, he gets help from the people in the Vale that we know that are coming. The wildlings are crazy as fuck. Like, let's just be serious about that. And in the event, we talked about earlier the possibility of Dolores Ed being like, you know what, I can't let it go. Like, I got to send somebody down there to check on Jon, or at least to look for him, or whatever, what have you. I feel like his forces seem outnumbered, but because of the clues that we've been left with throughout the season and before, I think it's possible that, again, the Bolton forces will fracture and Jon will actually end up with the bulk of the men. You guys go ahead. I have some pictures I want to show you.
I like where you're going with that. I like where you're going with that, Lady D. I myself am like you brought up the Lord Manderly type character. I'm hoping for that, and I'm really hoping that the Knights of the Vale might still come in. And I know Sphinx has a thought on Jaime coming down as well, trying to back up Brienne. So, like she said, Jon may not be as outnumbered as it seems.
You know what I was thinking today, as I read some ish on the internet about this battle, that Jaime Lannister with the Crimson Red forces comes in. Jamie. Can y'all see Jaime Lannister helping? He
is gonna come save his bae, and that's Brienne. If y'all didn't know. And
is he, or is he gonna come get Sansa for Cersei because he's a nut?
No, he's got an oath to keep to Catelyn Stark that he never finished.
Yep.
He's about to do the nicest thing he's ever done in his life. That's what Jaime's about to do, and I'm feeling it. Yeah.
You're in charge.
Why are all y'all muted?
Because you're in charge. Like, you're the boss. Because I've had way too much Arbor Gold, so.
To minimize echoing.
Damn, Daniel. So you just gonna leave me alone, Daniel?
I'm right here.
Right here.
Okay, Daniel. Alright. So, freaking, I got my white Vans on. Don't worry, I got this.
Let me see them.
Ah, I can't lift my leg all the way up.
That's not okay.
Thanks. Show me your footwear.
Oh.
I can't lift my leg up.
Damn, Daniel, back at it again with the Batman cape socks.
Wow, what is that thing sticking out of the back of the sock at your calf?
That's her cape.
Is that
my socks?
All right, I'm trying to screen share the picture. Can you guys see it?
No, we can't, Daniel.
Daniel, did you see my Batman socks? That's what really matters here. Did you see my socks?
I did. What is that thing hanging out of your calf?
It's a cape, nigga.
Are you serious? They come with a cape?
Language.
So, yeah, hey, Sphinx. Yes, I see.
You see it?
I see.
Okay.
You about to give me a straight.
Sorry. The N-word.
So, do you guys see the sigils on these dead horses and dead men piled up here?
Hold on. You had the picture for a hot second. Let me see again because it turned off. You had it on your screen and then it went black.
Do you see it now?
No, Daniel.
I don't know.
Everybody's Daniel.
Right? It's killing me. Y'all in this dang
Yes,
studio.
it's your fault, Sphinx.
Yes, Daniel. Daniel, get your ass.
Do you have
Daniel.
that full screen?
Oh my God, y'all got me laughing like shit.
Damn, Daniel.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
hold on.
Hey, but guess what? For Father's Day, I bought my husband some Vans. Like I got him the black ones because he already had the white ones. But when he opens it, I'm gonna be like, "Damn, baby, back at it again with the black Vans." I have it ready to say.
Okay, do you see it now? No?
Hold on. Oh, yes, now I see it. Oh, go back to her. Oh, you have to click on her name, Sphinx. That's why. Click it, girl. Click it.
I have to. Oh. Sorry, guys. Okay. Brittany,
Okay.
I got you.
So do you see this pile of dead bodies here?
Yes. Hey, now I want you to double click on the picture and make it like more bigger.
And to everyone, boom.
Yeah.
But that's the size. I can't change the size.
Okay. What the heck
There
are those?
you go.
What is that
There you
supposed
go.
to?
What the?
Are those?
Why are those
Are
horses?
those dummies? Are those dummy bodies?
Yeah, I guess so. But regardless, like this is the huge pile of bodies that we see in that preview, guys. And what
No way.
sigils do we see on this huge pile of bodies?
Bolton.
We see Bolton and Karstark sigils.
F you,
my.
Starks, you bastard bitch asses.
I can't
hate you.
explain to you
God,
what's going to happen
Daniel.
because I haven't seen the episode. But what I can tell you is, like I said, I understand he's outnumbered right now, but something's going to happen because the pile of bodies, you see the sigils, like, what's up?
Where'd you get this from? Where'd this picture come from?
Google, Winter's Coming.
Okay, so for anybody in the chat, that horse to the right with the sunburst, that's the Karstark
Yep.
sigil. And of course, we all know the flayed man, the Bolton banner on the left.
Yep.
And yes, the other hodgepodge of horses and carcasses is a mixture of the two.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Daniel. Look at
Daniel.
Damn, look at them shits, yo. That is like a pile of straight dummies, son. Like, I thought that was wildlings that was the bodies, son.
Oh,
Yo, if
There's
this...
piles. Like, what does that mean? And there's Winterfell. Like, what is this? Maybe it's after the Knights of the Vale come?
This has to be after the Knights of the Vale come.
But let me ask you guys a question. Everybody here, like, in the trailer, Peter Baelish is standing in snow, you know, like talking to somebody, but there's no snow. There was barely any snow in the preview. So I'm having a hard time understanding, like...
They CGI all that shit in, Daniel.
But Daniel, if there was going to be snow, they would probably have it at least on the ground. Like,
that's
it's
a
just...
different point. It might be after the battle. It might be somewhere else.
They add the snow in after with computer graphics, though.
Yeah, I'm not talking about when the snow gets added, but I'm just saying, like, this is a picture, and it's, you know, apart, and there's no snow on the ground. And a lot of the battle pictures that we've seen, there's been no snow. But then the picture that we have of Peter Baelish that we haven't seen yet, he's in a snowy area.
Well, this
Which
is
I thought-
definitely some behind the scenes, you know, Lady D just can't stop Googling type stuff.
Where did you get these pictures from, Daniel?
Winteriscoming.net.
Oh, so these guys are like watchers on the wall.
Yeah,
Are those horses fake too?
I would think so, man. It gotta be.
They gotta be. Those are some real looking horses. Damn.
Hey, Sphinx, you want to take Brittany off the main now?
Do what?
Get back to the regular screens unless Brittany has something else to say?
Okay, let me use my big brain to figure it out. Use my big brain. It's bigger than my regular brain.
You gotta click on your name now, Daniel.
Damn, Daniel.
What is with the Daniel?
No, no.
I have to do what?
So, do y'all think 1-1's gonna die?
Abso-effing-lutely. He's too big of a target not to die. Did you see in the preview how many spears he had up in him?
They weren't in him. They were just standing in front of him. I can show you.
I need you to tell me.
Y'all, don't test Brittany. She does not play. She does not say things without actual contextual.
What? Does she do this for a living? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Literally. No, not for a living.
Well.
I'm saying.
She might as well.
I don't bring her on stuff just because she's cute. Like, I bring her because she brings the realness, and it's real. And I don't question if Brittany said, like, everybody's going to run off a cliff tomorrow, and that's just it. I'll be like, well, it must make sense because Brittany said it. So she didn't say anything that didn't make sense.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you.
You're not
I know
sure.
you think I'm crazy. I gotta find it in the trailer. Give me a second.
One-
Another topic, guys. I'll find it.
1-1 looked like he got spears coming out of him like toothpicks.
Nah. I got you.
See, and now you're getting, like, Middle Eastern, not Middle Eastern, West African.
West Indian, maybe?
There you
That
go.
too. Damn it, I'm intoxicated, and
No more Arbor Gold for Sphinx.
and I can't.
I literally can't right now. Prince is making me, I can't. Damn.
Fine.
Daniel. Okay. So everybody mute themselves. I'll mute myself as well.
Sphinx, you gotta fix the queen, though, ma.
Yeah.
Hmm? It's me?
You still have Brittany on the main screen.
Okay, let me fix it.
You gotta click it on. You gotta take her off of presentation, or whatever it's called. Come on, Daniel. I mean, I really don't mind looking at the dog the whole time in all actuality. There you go. You ended presentation mode. Good job.
I hate you so much. I'm learning this as I go.
Don't worry, I'm just playing.
I'm sorry, people in the chat. I'm lame, and I'm not a pro. I'm learning it, and I've had a lot of Arbor Gold. Because it's Friday.
Girl, you've been doing this since the 10th grade. You've been doing live streams since before I known you.
10th grade, though?
Yeah.
They didn't have live streams when I was in 10th grade. We barely had internet when I was in 10th grade. Oh, no. You're going to make me age myself.
Stop cheating, Daniel. Okay. All right. So did we all talk about the first scene yet? Did y'all break? Oh, I got a question. Alicia, why aren't you on Clash of Queens, girlfriend?
I'm not
Part of the Hype's watch, honey.
Hold up. I thought it was all the broads that we know.
Not broad.
Broad, really?
All right, all the female contestants that we know.
Not contestants, though.
Okay, all the girls that we know.
No, it's not how it works.
Can I just prove that 1-1 isn't stabbed up right now? I can't prove that he's not going to die.
Are you still clicking through them pictures?
Nah, I don't gotta click through pictures.
Come on, nah, I know I seen 1-1 stabbed up.
Nah. Well, can you see it full screen, or how do y'all see it right now?
I see it full screen. Thumbs up!
All right. Now it's gonna go really slowly, but that's good so that you can see what I'm talking about. Now look up. You see that? Boom. They're not stabbed into him. They're crossed.
Look at that.
And they're
Look at
before
that.
him.
That is going into one.
It's not into him. It's not into him yet.
Look
Look,
at that
he's
then.
moving.
Oh, so it kind of like they're just on him, but
They're right. Yes, like they're like right there, but they're not stabbed into him. It's right before him.
So you
This
think
is what Brittany does. I told y'all. I told you.
Look, I'm gonna show you.
To the smallest molecule.
you don't think he's just gonna take a step forward and then it's just gonna stab him?
He made boom. See this?
Yeah.
You see it now? The space in between his body and the spears.
Damn, Inspector Gadget.
He's not stabbed up yet. Now I'm not saying he's not gonna die because he is a big target. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, he's a big target. I don't see why he couldn't pick up something very huge and use it as a shield, not only for himself but for other people. I think it would be stupid for him not to do that, as a matter of fact. But you know what? I don't make this show, so but he's not stabbed.
That's why she's my girl. Did y'all see how she just broke that down? How she took the clip and broke it up for you. Hello.
Damn, you're good, Daniel.
Thanks, yo. I appreciate that.
Damn. No,
Thanks, yo.
you was right.
For real, like you take it somewhere else, and that's why I love you so much because I just be like, oh, one walked up and then they fought, and you be like, no, look at it like his cuff and the shading on his shoe, and you can see that he's obviously not walking this way. Like you take it in a whole other place, and I love that. I wish I could be that way, but I have ADD, and I'm just like, oh, butterfly.
All right. Well, did everybody speak their piece on the first scene? Let's go to John.
There's a butterfly over there.
John telling Melisandre, "If I fall, don't."
Say it again, Logie. Say it again like that.
If I fall, don't bring me back.
Is that supposed to be emo John right there?
That was my best John impression. If that's not good, I don't know what is.
Okay, question is, what do you guys think Mel says in response to that?
Nothing.
No. I've seen it in the flames. I have to save you. Or she'll be like, sure, I won't bring you back. And then when he dies, she's just going to bring him back anyway. Like, sorry.
If I fall, don't bring me back. She is bringing John back. What else is she supposed to do? The only reason she's there is because she's got magical powers, ladies and gentlemen. Is she not going to use her magical powers?
She's already used them, but
She might be there for the R+L reveal. She might, you know what I'm saying? She might need, I don't know, they might need it for that.
to me it's like, oh, am I the Echo?
Yeah, you got an echo, but you good. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, when you don't want to be on a ventilator forever, or like if I have a stroke and I'm out for like 6 months, just pull the plug on me. Like, don't keep me here. And it just felt like that. Maybe it's because I'm a nurse and I have like a medical background, but I was just like, I felt that. I understood him. He was like, look, if I die, don't keep bringing me back. Like, I don't want to keep coming back here. I'm good with dealing with whatever I have on the other side. And I love Jon Snow anyway, but that just made me be like, I feel you, dog.
John's soft as shit. I thought when he was coming back from a resurrection, he would be like Zorro in that motherfucker.
I did too. I thought he was going to come out and be like, F everybody and just die, 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 kill slow, die, die, die. But he was all like emotional.
He's more like, I don't have your grit anymore. I don't love anything. I'm Jon Snow.
Hashtag emo kit.
He is 10 times more emo than when he started.
I didn't even think he could get any more emo. Like I felt like John was like the epitome of emo, and then he got more. I guess if you die and come back, yeah, you can be more emo than you were before. And I hate that so much. The way he
Hey,
just he's
Sphinx.
always like,
Alicia, what? What happened?
Chad is saying that the picture is still on the puppy dog.
Oh,
yeah, I see the puppy dog too, but I like the puppy dog.
hold
What's
up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
what's
Isn't
wrong with
it?
the puppy dog? I mean, I'll fix it, but I like the puppy. Y'all have a problem with the puppy?
I have no problem with the puppy, but screw it.
That's if you hate dogs and you're an evil person.
Go ahead, Dave. I don't know. Just I guess fix it.
Lady D said, please remove puppy. It's her puppy, isn't it? Okay. I'm removing the puppy. I'm sorry. I'm just going to put it on Alicia Kingston since she's brand new. Acting all fancy.
She is acting fancy, ain't she?
She done called me out like 16 different times. There you go, girl. Get it. Put your hat. I can't with you. So, yeah. Tell the world how you feel about your wife.
About my life?
No, not your real life. Like your life, Game of Thrones life.
It's been weird. Because I'm having to deal with people that are drunk off that Arbor Gold. No, I'm not going to do a dance, Kyle. Nobody wants to see
Why
me.
not? Why can't you dance?
I didn't say I can't dance. I said I'm not going to
Why
dance.
won't you
I'm
dance?
West Indian, sweetie. We come out dancing.
Hashtag sexy.
All right. Well,
Thank you. You said that. AU, thank you. I appreciate that, sweetie.
what do you want to talk about?
What do I... Huh? No, Tiny Human, shut up.
What? You just said what and then told me shut up.
I'm sorry.
What do you want to talk about? What do you want to jump to?
Let's see. What's coming up next? What's coming up? You know what, Christina? F you right now. Okay? I saw what you just typed.
Why? Because you won't. I mean, your tail feather you don't want to shake.
No, I don't. Nobody wants to see my tail feather. Trust me. They'd rather watch you. But anyways, next on the thing. Where do you guys think Varys is going, and do you think we will see him before the season is out?
Ooh.
Sphinx, do me a favor. Put it in normal mode.
Thank you. No one wants to look at this.
No, that's fine to look at you. But so it keeps rotating every time we talk, like normal.
I'm on it, boss.
Come on, Daniel.
Damn, Daniel.
See, I knew I could crack you up, Alicia.
I can't with these fools right now. Y'all help me.
I'm
I
working.
don't know what to do.
All right, hold on. What was the question, Daniel?
If you weren't fucking talking, you would have heard, sir.
All right, I'm
Will
sorry.
we see Varys before the season is out? And when we do see him, where will he be? Dorne
no.
or King's Landing?
You didn't even got to finish that. We are not seeing Varys at the end of this season, folks. Sorry. He's going back to King's Landing, and I don't think King's Landing is burning until the last minute of the last episode, episode 10. So all we're going to get episode 10 is a whole bunch of cliffhangers, them wrapping up the season, Jon sitting his ass off in the throne room in Winterfell, marinating with Ghost eating Ramsay's body, and then we're gonna have the last minute of the last episode is gonna be Cersei burning down King's Landing. Who wants to go against me? Lady D.
I'll do it. I'll go against you. I think that the last episode of Game of Thrones is going to be epic. It better be epic, because if not, then this season is going to be a wash for me, except for the Battle of the Bastards. But I'm thinking that the wall is probably going to fall, or something else horrible and terrible. Something has to happen to kick off, to make us say, oh, what's going to happen in season 7? And right now, there's nothing there's really nothing left. Arya's coming home. Daenerys should be dealing with Marine in the next episode, possibly coming home. Like, things should be wrapping up. So instead of a wrap up, there should be something explosive that happens that makes us go, damn, what's going to happen season 7? So I'm thinking Wall has to fall. John's going someplace else. I don't know where he's going. John's going someplace else, and the Wall has to fall.
John's gonna be emo, fucking walking around the Riverlands, being fake out Lady Stoneheart. That's where John's going.
You don't think he'll go back to the Wall?
Hell no. What's he gonna do with the Wall? They got a
Hell no.
skeleton out there.
He might find out about his parentage, and something happens there. Maybe we get to see Howland Reed finally again in season 10. Because why did you introduce him to us if we're never gonna see this fool ever again? Maybe we finally get the rest of the Tower of Joy sequence. I don't know, but they have to do something that makes us want to watch season 7. Because right now everything else would be ending. Howland would be Howland.
And when the Night's King takes down the Wall, ladies and gentlemen, it's not like he's going to take the whole wall down. No, he's going to do that little shake the ground earthquake thing he did in front of the cave where Bran and them were, where he cracked the ground. He's going to do that in front of the wall and crack a hole in the wall just enough for the whites to walk through. Ladies and gentlemen.
Can I speak on a question?
No, you may not.
I know, right? It's on my own channel, but I will. I definitely will.
Go ahead, Danielle.
From Eli Gomet, he says, so none of you... Oh, I scrolled down. Hold on. Where did I put it?
Oh my God, you still didn't fix it. Oh, yeah, you did. No, you didn't. No, yeah, you did. No, you didn't.
No, she didn't.
I didn't? No, I'm still
You just put it on me. Put it back on the dog.
Who's it on now?
Me.
Well, just stay on you. You're the master.
No, don't do that. I'm self-conscious. Put it on the dog.
Okay, I'll fix it. But let me ask this question first. Damn, Daniel. Made me lose my spot. I have to find it again. Hold on.
Daniel.
For it. Wait for it. I see somebody say, somebody come get the Sphinx. Guys.
Please come get her.
I had a good question, you guys. It's not.
Take the question. We are waiting on you, madam.
I know, but then I had to scroll, and I kind of bypassed it, but it was a good one, and I'll find it. Just give me a second. Howlin' be howlin'. That was not it. R plus L equals J. Reveal. I love it, Kyle. That would make me happy. That's Sam R09.
Just forget it.
Oh no, that's so lame, Eli. That was your question. Eli is clowning me. Talking about just so you know. Eli, I was trying to answer your question.
Just
Can you possibly copy and paste your question again, please, to help Sphinx out?
Yeah, Eli, just put your question again. Well, I even forgot what we were talking about now.
Kyle said my husband's going to kill me tonight. So he needs a new partner on Tuesday. That's actually very possible. Like, I do need to go to bed. Oh, shiza. I didn't realize. Yeah, I need to go to sleep.
Oh, Jesus.
I didn't realize it was almost 1. Yeah, I have to go. Thank you, Kyle. Kyle, you know.
All right, well.
Kyle holds together my happy home.
Sphinxy. Damn, Daniel, are you going to finish this question or you want to move on? Because you're blowing me right now.
I had a good one, but I can't.
I have a question. Okay, David Adams, Will there be Marine or King's Landing in episode 9? If so, on either, what will happen there?
Hold on, say that again.
Will there be Marine or King's Landing shown in episode 9? And if so, what will happen there?
No, absolutely not. Marine will get a shot of Marine in episode 10. Episode 9 is pure bastard bowl, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. You might get 10 seconds of Marine in the episode, but I doubt it. I think they're gonna wrap up mostly northern stories, and if Jaime Lannister comes and saves the day, they're gonna have like some Riverland bits. And then episode 10, that's when they'll show Marine. Next person, Lady D.
I think they're gonna show Marine. I think they're gonna split it up.
Okay.
Next episode, I think I'm sorry, I was trying to answer questions in the chat, but I think they're probably gonna just split it up. Is that the question? Like, what was the whole question?
If we're gonna see Marine in episode 9 or 10.
Oh no, I think we're gonna see episode Marine in 9. We're definitely gonna see Marine. I would hope that the whole episode is Battle of the Bastards, but because we just left Marine in the middle of a fight, like the fight hasn't even started at Winterfell yet. Like Marine's already getting firebombed. They can't just leave us like that. Like, oh, and Marine was firebombed for a week, and then something happened. You know, so I think they're probably gonna split it up.
I have to go, guys. I love you.
Tapping out.
I have to leave
All right.
before I get to.
Can you wait 2 minutes?
I can't. I gotta go. Literally, like.
Sorry, Steffi. I was going to.
Hi,
But I
Steffi.
can't.
Yeah.
It's almost 1 in the morning, and I have a husband who's like, "What were you doing until 1 in the morning?" Oh, I was just on YouTube talking to my friends.
Damn, Daniel.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Well, y'all holla at me tomorrow. It's Mo G, the King, and I'll see y'all next time.
Oh, do you guys have to stop because I have to go? You can still go on if you want.
no, it's your chat. Once you click off, then it'll boot us after a couple minutes.
Oh, because I've been on other people's stuff where they've left and like you can continue.
But you're the mod.
You're the hosting.
You're the host, madam.
Okay, say goodbye. We out.
All right. Yeah. Sorry, guys. We'll try this again. Hopefully tomorrow, when Sphinx hasn't had so much Arbor Gold, and we can actually keep her on track.
Almost 1 a.m. Like, don't apologize because I have a husband. And
I'm
I
not
have to go.
apologizing because you have a husband. I said because you were drinking too much. How long were we trying to do this before we actually got live?
I think we said 1 hour. How long has it been?
I don't know.
Christina is cheesing hard right now.
Go ahead, say your outro, Lady D.
I'm Lady D. Please check out my channel. That's it. Have a good night.
You are very quiet, Lady D. Next time I get on with you, you need to be a lot more social, honey.
No, when she drops her bombs, she drops her bombs.
Yeah, but she's quiet the whole time.
Exactly. Those are the kind of people you have to worry about because they like hang out in the shadows and then they come out of nowhere and they're like, boom! And then you're like, what?
No.
Okay, go to bed, Christina.
I'm so tired.
Sober up. Get some
I'm
rest.
exhausted.
Come with the hubby. You guys in the chat.
Hey, and y'all better let Alicia get on Clash of Queens tomorrow. We gonna have.
No, stop it, Moji. Stop it. No, stop it.
Damn, Daniel.
No, I'm just saying, seriously.
Okay, no, okay, say goodbye. I'm about to turn it off now, guys. Say bye. Hearts.
Bye.
All right.